Good morning. And today you're going to see something a little bit different than what you normally see. Typically you see me fishing out of my kayak over on the north shore of Lake Pontchartrain in either Bayou Lacombe or Bayou Cane, typically looking for bass or really anything that bites out there. Well, today I don't have the kayak with me. In fact, we're not even fishing the north shore today. We are getting ready to cross over the Mississippi River, and we are going to go fish the area that taught me how to fish with the man that taught me how to fish. He taught me how to throw a bait caster. He taught me how to start fishing with a fly rod. We're going to go fish with my dad, and we are going to fish Lake Des Allemands, Bayou Des Allemands, and maybe even get to Lake Salvador. We're fishing out of his boat, which is good, which means I don't have to paddle today. I can sit back, relax, and just catch some fish. Hopefully it's a great day where we're catching lots of fish. This past week they had over 7 inches of rain from some of the rain bands of Hurricane Harvey that hit Houston. Thoughts and prayers go out to all those who were flooded out there. I know we had a big time last year over in Baton Rouge with our own flood, so I know those people are about to have the next year of their life is going to be dominated by flood insurance and gutting houses and trying to get their lives back together. So if you're watching from Houston, my heart and prayers goes out to you. I know we went through it last year, but probably about 20 years ago or so, we had a big tropical storm that came through and dumped a whole bunch of rain, kind of like what came this past week. And I remember those days. It was me, my dad, and my grandfather. We went and we loaded the boat those days right after all of that water was flowing. And I want to say those days we ended up with we went home with our 30 bass that we could catch with 3 people in the boat, but we had to have caught 80 to 90 that day and those days after. Hopefully we can find them again this year. I don't know, but it's just a good time to be able to go out, get out and go fishing with my dad again. It's probably been 20 years or so. Well, not 20, but 17 or 18 years since I was able to fish with my dad, and it's going to be good to just get back out in the boat with him. Hopefully we have a good video in store. Next time you see, hopefully it's a little bit more light, and we are in the boat making our way down the canal and heading over to our first spot. whole mess of fish, but we ended the day with 8. Probably should have had 11 or 12. We had one break off at the boat. We had a couple others just get off it. But a lot has changed in Des Allemands since the last time I fished it as a teenager. Looks like the apple snails have come in, and they keep the grass in check to, I guess, a fault, I guess you could say. A lot of the areas that we fished, I remember there used to be big grass lines and grass points, which held the bait, which held the fish, and I mean, it was nothing when I was a teenager. We would go fishing down there, and we'd end up with our limit of bass. Not only a limit, but we would probably catch 30 or 40 and just keep the better ones for us to come home and eat. But it was a good day. It was a good day of fishing with my dad, and hopefully I get to do it again sometime. Probably going to be February or so, because hunting season's coming up, and he's a pretty avid deer hunter, so he'll be getting ready to get deer hunting started here soon. He's going to go start working on food plots and all that, so maybe February or March I'll try to get back with him again, and we'll try to do some more fishing, hopefully catching some more fish. But got another good trip planned, hopefully in a few weeks, for sure. As if we don't get a hurricane come through, we're going to try to hit Pointe-au-Chien in about 2.5, 3 weeks or so. See if we can't find some trout and redfish. But until then, don't forget, take a kid fishing, introduce somebody to fishing, and tight lines. We'll see you next time.